Aquarius, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. I'm so stoked that you're here. We're going to be asking Tarot today what is coming towards you. These are meant to be timeless readings, so whenever you see it, that's when it applies. That being said, not all readings fit everybody, so be discerning, listen to whether it resonates, and I'm going to try to be as helpful to you as possible. Thank you for your patience listening to my hoarse voice. I just got back from traveling, back in the woods, and I brought a travel bug back with me, so I'm on the up and up. If you'd like for me to pray for you, say hi in the comments section, so I've got something I can focus on that represents you, and I encourage everybody else to do that for each other. All right, you guys, getting right into it. What's coming towards Aquarius? Please make it clear. We only take cards that fly out on their own. If they fly in reverse, that's how we read them. And speaking of which, we start with the 10 of Wands. That feels, that's a connection of holding on to something. It's kind of like something sticking on your finger and you're just kind of like, ah. But this thing is usually kind of a burden. It feels like it could be a project at work. It could be a relationship, but it's kind of exhausting and it's on the end. It's nearing an end. Okay. So we'll get some more clarity there. But first we have to unpack all these cards. Wow. So yeah. Okay. So you are near an end of a stage in life. You are coming through with some interesting energy here, because there's a decision, I think, to be made. There might be multiple decisions to be made. We have the Emperor stepping up, and I want to get a little bit of clarity there. Because the Emperor is a take charge energy. There might be a little bit of impatience, that feeling of, there might be a little bit of impatience of just wanting to move forward past this stage. What's not happening inside of that is there's no dawdling around. There's no I don't need to think about this anymore. There's no quiet times where you're spending time alone trying to meditate on it. There's just this fast movement forward with the Emperor energy, which is just how it sounds. It's a boss energy. It's making decisions. And we have something that is confusing you just a little bit, and that is an individual coming towards you, offering their love, and in maybe little ways. And so that's where, why is this confusing? I think that this person makes you really happy with the 10 of Cups there. So what's interesting is there's contradictions in your reading, you guys. I think that there's somebody that makes you happy, but you feel that you have to move forward somehow. And as a gesture of doing that, you're wondering what can I do to make that happen? So there's a part of you that's kind of holding on to that thing sticking to your finger as well, right? There's the thing that's sticking on, but there's also your finger. It's a two-way, How can it latch on to you if you don't have something to latch on to? Terrible metaphor. Be patient with me today, you guys. So it looks like you have help, collaboration somehow, communicating this. Wow, cool. Some of you guys might be getting on online dating just to move forward as that act, that gesture to move forward as the sun comes out. But it's a very fun energy. It's very playful. It's flirty. And it's interesting because it's fake it till you make it. You're moving forward, looking at all the possibilities, what you want in life. Even if this is not a love reading and this is actually somehow a professional reading, it still has that fake it till you make it energy of sometimes the act, just going through the motions, let's say getting on online dating or, looking at job openings. That act is what is going to move you forward past this, because for whatever, there's in all of your worlds, there's a reason why it feels that you cannot move, you cannot have a fresh start with this individual who has made you pretty happy, has aspects of them that make you pretty happy. But what they're doing is they're just confusing you. And so okay, I need to take boss energy. No dilly-dallying, no sitting around humming and hawing. It's just going to make me more confused. Just move, just go. That is the energy that's speaking really clear through here. And then something happens. You do close a chapter. You move forward in a really positive way, and you do it the right way. Whatever you're doing a great job. The World card introduces kind of like I like to use the analogy of a window opening up in your life, letting the fresh breeze in. So you're going to be exposed to maybe people or opportunities from a distance. You're going to be exposed to basically a very happy new way of doing things. And guess what? Alongside it comes healing. So as you move forward, let's see how many times, count how many times I say that in your reading. As you make progress, you're also going to be healing. I think that any strings attached, it's when you apply yourself into your future, you apply yourself into what you're building, that you'll be able to process what you've left. That's all I can say about that. King of Pentacles. There is somebody around you that has not done the same. They're just too stuck in their self-limiting talk, their self-limiting thinking. And that's also because, and it could be an earth sign, but it's also because they're just happen to be a little more stubborn, a little bit more rigid. You talk to them maybe about practical things like money or career or anything strategy related, and they are a shining light. They're good at that. They like to stay predictable in their lives. And so that's why those are the aspects of their personality that make it difficult to move forward, is just the lack of flexibility. And this is their thing. This is not your thing. And they've got their thing to go through. Hidden, buried, this is the Moon card coming out. So it's like there's some denial going on for them. There is something that is very attached to a sense of stability throughout this reading. And I think that you are going to be refreshing your way, the way you see your own stability. You're going to be getting a new insight on how you want to build that stability. You might be even researching new jobs. Some of you guys, this is like a start over. And it could be replacing the stability that you left. But again, as you apply yourself towards your future, you heal from your past. And so you may have a little bit of anxiety in learning something new, learning a new trade, researching something new. Even this could be looking for a new place to live. But guess what? And so that's the overthinking, maybe a little bit of lost sleep, some anxiety. But guess what? Four of Wands, you're going to have something to celebrate. The Four of Wands also talks about this happy home and reaching a milestone. Two of Cups. This is a harmonious, compatible relationship. Okay, yeah. So I've had to get some clarity on that. This is what you're closing up. Yeah, you guys are just, it looks like you're moving on from probably a living situation for some of you guys, a love situation that was very connected to your stability. And don't get caught up in what they're going through. They're in a little bit of denial, it looks like. And you have to, again, get healing by applying yourself towards the future. The more you sit in it and you think about it and you dwell on it, the more confused you're going to get. And I think that with the Emperor card and the Chariot card, that is what your gut instincts are telling you too. Now, if they're not telling you that, you just disregard this reading, because I don't know your life better than you. And tarot reads the energy at hand, but there are so many of you and just one tarot reading. So please be discerning. And if this is helpful, which I hope it is, then come back for your next one. Say hi, like the video, please subscribe. That's how you can help the channel grow. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.